Maybe you had an erector set growing up, maybe your parents let you help on the car, but getting hands-on experience, working on something, building something isn't an inherent part of the high school experience, but it's definitely a part of the lives of these students, Rachel Kegaris and Emma Silvani. I got your name right, not hers. Wow. They're from Real Charter School at Sturtevant, and they're on the Real Robotics team there. They're preparing for their first year of competitions. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. You have your teammates behind you. So tell me about the team.
So we're a team of 15 students consisting mostly of women, and we have anywhere ranging from 9th to 12th graders. It's our first year in FRC, First Robotics, and we practice about once a week. Otherwise, during the build season, the 6 weeks, we met like 4 times a week.
Yes.
But we also had additional time during the weekends and week to work on fundraising.
Oh, okay. All right. And that's part of the reason why you're here, right? Because you're trying to raise money for something?
Yeah, we need money to fund the robot further.
Well, let's go back a little bit. What does a practice look like?
A practice? Well, you mean like our meetings?
Yeah, like when you get together, what are you doing?
In the beginning of the year, we started just kind of planning the design of our robot and everything, but once it got closer to like when we actually need to start building the 6 weeks, we were meeting every single day, and sometimes we'd even meet at the during the weekends. It got quite stressful, but we normally just start like working on the robot. We'd assign like roles to do and different groups to go in to work on Zulu.
So this one is bagged up. What does that mean?
It's currently in a lactation room at our school.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the only place we could find to put it.
Okay.
But when you bag it, basically to keep the playing field even between good teams and bad teams,
Yes.
you have to bag it after 6 weeks of working on your robot. So on bag day, we had to have it bagged by midnight, I think it was.
Yeah.
And so we bagged it at 5 p.m. that day, and it was like a little ritual.
Yeah. Was it a lot of hard work? I mean, when you're putting together a robot, is it more hands-on or is it more programming, or where's the effort split behind?
Well, it's kind of 50-50 right now. It's a lot of programming because, of course, the robot's bagged up and we need to figure out how to use the claws and everything. But during the 6 weeks, it's very hands-on building it because you're kind of stressful and you're stressed and you're trying to get it all built in time.
Yeah, so I'm interested. You have another robot as well, though.
Yes.
Yes.
So our main robot we call Zulu.
Yes.
And this new practice robot, we should say, is called Ulus, which is Zulu backwards.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Makes sense. All right, well, I want to meet Ulus. And since this one isn't in the lactation room, I guess, we can meet this one downstairs. So let's go check it out.
This is our second chassis. It's the one we're going to be using to practice. We have to add a claw, which will help us pick up one of our power cubes to be able to get onto a scale or a switch.
So like after we go through the entire game, we have to hook onto a 2-inch dowel that's 7 feet off the ground and then pull our entire robot 12 inches off the ground. We had to build our chassis from scratch because we didn't have one from last year because we're rookies.
We have our battery, and our battery connects to the on and off switch, which connects to our PDP, which you would think of as like the heart of the whole robot. And then you have these wires that are connected to it, which connect to the motor controls. And you're going to think of these wires like veins.
So it doesn't drive because that's not what we're focusing on with our programming. We're trying to get our details of our climbing and our claw. Nicole is our lead programmer, so she does all of like the computer work and stuff.
No, this is actually my first year programming, so I had no prior experience really. There's a lot of ways it could go wrong. It's a long process, and I'm still, it's not done. We are working on it, still.
Hold it like a baby.
Usually in the beginning, we're just talking, chatting, catching up with each other, even though we see each other all day. And then we go down to the robot. We're sitting there laughing and chatting, but we're also getting work done because we know how important this competition is to us.
It's been fun. We do a lot of team bonding.
Yeah, I'm really nervous because it's our first year and we don't really know what to expect.
But it's the best choice I ever made because me and my team are now a close-knit group of friends, and we're like a family now.
Oh, that was great. And you can see here they have a Donors Choose website set up as well. They're doing that fundraising. We'll put that on our website. on the Racine and Me tab of CVS 58. Tell me more about the fundraising. Why is that important for your team?
Well, we are a new team, so we basically had to start from the ground up. And we need money. Competition itself is really expensive to get into. And then since we are a rookie team, and one rookie team gets a Rookie All-Star Award, when you get the Rookie All-Star Award, you are automatically sent to the championships.
Yes.
So if we are the team out of the 2 that is picked to go to championships, we also have to fund that.
Wow.
Which is even more expensive.
Yeah, 'cause it's in Detroit.
Yeah. And is this like fun, frustrating? How would you qualify it?
I'd say a little of both. It's fun because I get to be with all my friends that I've made in robotics, but it's also frustrating because sometimes our ideas clash and sometimes tensions are really high. So
Yeah.
sometimes it's really stressful.
Tensions are really high.
Sometimes, yeah.
Well, let me ask you, you're all in high school. Are you like thinking about what you're doing? Like when you're talking with the people back here, like are you talking like, hey, this might be something I want to do? Or is this just like a part of the greater experience of being in school and trying to figure out what you want?
For me, it's just a part of the greater experience because, I mean, my dad's an engineer and he's trying to get me in that path, but for me, I'm not an engineer.
Well, look what you're doing, though.
I have learned a lot this
Yeah.
year. This is my first year of robotics, but I have learned a lot this year, but I don't know if I'd want to get into the engineering path.
Well, I'm sure your dad is proud. Okay.
I hope so.
Well, great. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it, and good luck at the
Thank you.
competition. Okay. Well, it is that time of year again, peeps. Marshmallows aren't just on the shelves at stores. They're on the shelves at the Racine Art Museum. Stay tuned.